Okay, so I can't go
All
into.
right, so please turn off your recorder if that's what you're doing.
This is a public area, right?
This is public
Okay,
area.
so I'm allowed to record.
Okay, that's fine.
So again, in City Hall, I can't go in there. There's no public records. I have to show my ID.
You have to show ID.
Okay,
Yes.
so if that is going against my Fourth Amendment right,
It's not.
I don't. It is,
No, it's not, because it's protecting the Fourth Amendment of everyone else here.
but they're working for government, right? They're working for public.
They,
Are they city government officials?
okay, sir, I'm explaining this to you as best as I can. If you have any questions,
I understand.
I'm going to give you a copy of the rules.
Okay, is rules laws?
The rules are what the laws pertain to.
So what penal code is this?
It doesn't have to be a penal code.
So it's not a law.
No, it's this building in Central is basically a business, okay? And since it is a business, you have to be here to
So
conduct business.
in business, when you're doing business, you're doing a FOIA request, which I'm wanting to do, but you're saying that there is
I'm
no.
telling you that you have to have your license to be able to go up and do any kind
Okay,
of
but-
records request or anything like that.
So I have to identify myself.
You
I
have
have.
to identify yourself.
So you're willing to break my Fourth Amendment to?
Tell you what, you have a seat. I'll have someone come down to assist you.
Absolutely. So as you see, guys, they want to make me ID myself in order to go into City Hall. I have to ID. It is required to ID in order to go in there. So in order to do public service and work in a public hall, in a public forum, you have to ID yourself, which is crazy. You shouldn't have to ID yourself in order to go inside. So if you don't have an ID, you can't do anything. If you lost your ID, you can't come in here. If you have your ID stolen, you can't come inside. So that's kind of wild to me to say that, like, you have to have your ID in order to go into a place. Break your Fourth Amendment right in order to go in there. So if I was just taking my ID from, I want to be able to go inside. It says right there, City Hall. So obviously this is City Hall. Oh, look at that. Recording, taping, and photography are strictly prohibited. Wow, that's crazy. So that's where they have it. That's nuts. So I wasn't recording originally, guys. I was just walking around observing the sights until they stopped me and told me I had to provide my ID. And now I want to make sure this is recorded so I can get an official answer. And then they had a sign in the back there saying no photography or recordings, which is strictly against our First Amendment right. So we're gonna see if we are able to enter that place.
Since you're talking to your audience, make sure you read them the rules that we have here, that they follow those.
Absolutely.
All right?
So they have rules here they're trying to enforce, which is fine. Everybody has rules. But rules and policy is not law. And they cannot supersede our constitutional right. And there are some exceptions, such as weapons or your Second Amendment rights, and that's fine. So I have a question, guys. Are there cameras in there, behind there? Are there cameras behind there? Yeah. So if I'm not allowed to record, tape, or anything, why are they allowed to record and tape?
Because it's for security purposes, sir.
For security purposes?
That is correct.
What could I do with recording?
Sir, I've answered your question.
So when you
That was a different question. You didn't answer that
have
question.
your business,
Say again?
when you have your own business,
I do have business. I wanted a FOIA request.
when you have your own business, you have to put camera in there. Nobody questioning you.
Mhm.
Don't you? If you have your own business, you put your camera.
Yeah, I want a FOIA request. Yeah, they can't question me.
Your own business, you
But this isn't a business. This is paid for by public, right?
No, it's not public. That's what you're not understanding.
So City Hall's not public.
It is not.
City Hall's not provided by the public.
You have to have specific business that you're conducting here.
What specific business?
If you're conducting permitting business, if you're conducting a business as far as getting a business tax receipt or a license,
Mm-hmm.
anything along those lines.
Okay. So FOIA request is not business?
You have to have ID. FOIA request, as far as you're concerned, is information, which is a records and archives.
Uh-huh.
The individual is going to come down and speak with you since you choose not to identify yourself.
That's fine.
This way, we're not interceding or interfering with you as far as conducting your business,
Absolutely.
but you will not have access without ID.
Okay. So I cannot have access to a public building.
It's not a public building, you need to stop telling them that, because it's not. Any
So,
more than a courthouse-
the building
any more than
permits.
Any more than a courthouse or a school. You have
Both
to
public
have
buildings.
specific- You have to have, yeah, but you have to have specific business to wander around.
No.
Yeah, you do.
Yes. Are you here to help me?
No,
Oh, okay.
sorry.
So when I want to get a building permit, is that not public?
If you want to get a building permit, you have to identify yourself here at the kiosk,
Mm-hmm.
go in, conduct your business, they will validate your parking, and you're free to go.
So the building people that work there to give me my permit, who do they work for?
They work for the city of Orlando.
And the city's private, is what you're saying?
No, I'm not saying.
That's what you just said.
No, I said that City Hall was not a public building. You
But the
cannot-
people
you
that work
cannot-
for it is
sir,
public.
You cannot tour City Hall. You have to have specific business to be conducting here.
Is that all city halls or is that
It's
just
all
this?
All city.
Oh, so the two city halls I came to before this let me tour and record and ask questions, no ID.
Well, depending on where you were and what location.
But you just said all city halls you have to identify and can't record and and they're not public, they're private.
That is basically.
So the other two said they were public.
That's fine,
Is that fine or are they wrong?
sir.
I'm trying to get an honest
You're being
answer.
a nuisance is what you're being.
No, I'm asking questions. I'm not raising my voice. I'm asking questions because,
I am answering as best as I can.
and we're at a confusion part because those city halls said they are public. This city hall is saying it's private.
What you looking for?
Well, I'm trying to get a FOIA request, and I'm trying to get a
Got
FOIA
someone
request.
coming down to assist.
That's fine. He asked me. I'm answering him, sir. You didn't ask me. He did. I told him my answer. Allied. Allied's usually the ones that have issues. That explains it. So you have it, guys. City Hall is no longer public. So while we're waiting, we're gonna go ahead. This is what they have here. And the stairs, he said, that are not being able to go up. How's it going? And it goes all the way up to that second floor.
Come for a public records request?
Yes, that is me. Fantastic. So I do want to fill that out. And I'm going to do it verbal, so
Okay.
if we're able to do that. But I have a question. If you know much about it, I don't know if you have a manager or somebody. So we have to have ID in order to go to the public city hall. We have to identify ourselves.
Oh, okay.
I'm asking.
That I'm unsure. I know security would know. I just submit.
Okay.
I just submit the public records.
Oh, okay. Is that all access to the public? City hall.
I don't think all of it. I think like the first floor and the second floor, maybe. I don't know the details, but security would know. Yeah.
Okay. Do we have to be having like any type of person following us to lead us to where we're going? Or
I think if you're going to higher levels, because you have to have access.
Okay.
You know, but I don't know all the details.
But like the
of security.
public can't get into any like restricted areas. They can't walk into anywhere they can't supposed to.
Right, things like that. I
Like-
don't know all the details. Security would know, but I know if you want to go higher levels, yeah, someone have to. Cause
But like if I would want to like just walk around City Hall, I mean, somebody that's not from Florida or somebody from Florida, if I'm wanting to go walk City Hall, am I able to?
I think you are, but I mean, I don't know all the details, so
Okay.
security would.
Could you get somebody that does? I want to fill out my public records.
I can
Well,
help
they're
you.
telling me that, and it's not the right answers, so that's why I'm asking.
I
I
can
want to
help you.
get the date requested. My email address is going to be.
Oh, I mean, I can either fill it out for you, or if you wanted to take your time and fill it out, and I can.
No,
go back.
if you
I
could
can-
do it for me, please, sir.
No, today is the 12th, I think, was it?
Yes.
12, yeah. 12. And then, did you want to put name?
I'm not going to provide my name. It's going to be Free Veteran
Free veteran
Audit
audit
at gmail.com.
at gmail.com. Any other info or?
No.
Was there any kind of address associated with
No.
it? Okay, and then we do have these different types of categories, and I could also just fill in what you're wanting down here as well.
So I'm going to do City Hall, and I'm going to see your policy.
Policy.
I want all policies stating on which I need to provide my ID.
All policies that show I need to provide my ID.
Correct.
That I need to provide. Sorry, my chicken scratch.
You're all right. If you can read it, it's fine.
Yeah,
You're
I'll
turning
be
it
able to
in.
All
I-
policies that show that I need to provide my ID.
Correct. Policies requiring to enter City Hall.
Policies to enter City Hall.
I need policies that allow me to walk around City Hall.
That allow me to walk around City Hall. And I can put more on the back as well.
Okay. There is going to be more.
Okay.
Fantastic. I need the security officers right here. His name.
The one that's currently on duty?
Correct. The captain on duty right now. Full name.
Captain's full name. Who is on duty? Who is on duty? And I can put the today.
Yes.
I'll put the time too, just so we have.
Yeah. I need his salary.
2 people. His salary,
Position.
position,
And their security office policies.
and their security. Say that again. And their security
Office
policies.
Yeah.
policies. Okay.
Now, are they private or are they? Do they contract with y'all?
I think, but I'm not sure.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
that's fine.
I'm sorry.
It
about
just
that.
kind of
I'm
gives
not
me an idea. And I want to know the city budget.
sure. I want to know the city budget.
That's everything.
All right. And then, yeah, sorry if I wouldn't be able to answer all your questions.
You're
but
all right. You're all
maybe
right.
they'll be able to assist, or I'll
They
be able
won't.
to put all this info in.
Could
for
you get me, if you're able to, maybe somebody that knows the answer?
Oh, to these, like some of the questions per
Yeah.
se?
Well, like just if I can enter City Hall. I'm wanting to go into City Hall. He's not allowing me to go into City Hall. He's telling me that I have to identify myself. I have to show my ID.
Okay.
If I lost my ID, how do I get into City Hall?
Yeah. Let me confirm. Let me try to find out. for
Yeah.
you. So if I can find out or I don't, I'll still come by.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna be right here. Yeah, absolutely. What was your name, sir? Not gonna answer me, sir? Yes, sir.
If you conclude your business, sir?
So watch this, guys. It's gonna say right there, recording, taping, and photography are strictly prohibited. Orlando. So is that a policy in here? Because I didn't see that in here.
That's exactly what that is, sir, is policy.
Okay, but it's not in here.
It's in there, yes, it is.
Where does it say I have to show my ID? All visitors must wear a valid visitor ID while within City Hall. The visitor ID must be worn in a conspicuous manner from the duration of the visitor's business. Time about the security shall include the information on the visitor's ID. Except within the city council chambers, conference rooms, and other locations in which a public meeting is being conducted pursuant to a public notice, recorded video and audio is not permitted within City Hall without the prior express approval of the state. So everything he's saying is not right. It's even in here. He's not reading this, or he doesn't understand. It doesn't even say I have to have my ID. Building access. Visitors may only travel to places with the City Hall where they have need to be to complete legitimate public business, including attending any public meetings. Upon the completion of their legitimate public business, visitors must exit City Hall in a prompt manner. That's building access. Identification, I just read that. Doesn't say anywhere I have to give my ID. They have to provide me something to say what my name is, but nothing about giving my identification. Why? Because they cannot ID us. Look, it even says right here I can record audio and video recording within designated areas of City Hall and within public meetings must be undertaken in a quiet and orderly manner so as not to interfere with conduct of any public meeting, interfere with any city business, block the view of any person attending a public meeting, block the movement of individuals within City Hall, including any aisles, rows, or block ingress or egresses. So again, nothing about not being able to record, nothing about having to be able to ID, nothing about...
Oh, when's the 13th, my man?
Oh, okay.
And then this is yours if you want to keep it.
Fantastic.
I entered it. There's the number 24-16981.
Okay.
And we'll work on this right away.
Fantastic. Thank you so much.
Well, they did tell me one thing about the coming in and out.
Mhm.
They just said the security is run by Owens Realty.
Okay.
That's all they told
Okay,
me.
okay.
And they have their policies, but we'll still try to grab everything you wanted. So.
Yeah, absolutely.
You got a YouTube channel or anything?
I do. I had just
love all
started
this
one.
stuff.
Yeah.
I know I'm
Well, like
here, but
I
still
wasn't.
like all this.
I wasn't planning on recording. I don't record.
Oh, okay.
It's not something that I really do. I just kind of like learning my rights.
Okay.
But like coming in here, once they're breaking our constitutional rights, you have to have proof, right? Because then it's hearsay.
For recording, maybe.
So like when you record and you get them to answer and you tell them why, and then you explain to them that it's legal, now when they're like, I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
And then you got your proof. Yeah.
Well, the camera doesn't lie.
I'm-
Great. Thank you so much.
Hey, see you, man.
My name is Luis.
Thanks, James.
So again, I recorded, showed everything. They're not gonna let me in. I'm gonna wait until he comes back. But this is right, correct? I'm not allowed back there. You're preventing me from going back there? Okay. So, not able to walk back there. They're keeping me from walking back there. So this is probably as far as I can get right here. And then he's even saying something right now. I haven't passed. I was already told I'm not allowed back there. There's no restrictions. There's nothing that's not allowing me to enter. There's nothing saying restricted access. There's nothing saying do not go back there. There's nothing saying no public access. This is everything that I see right now. So there's nothing here preventing me to do that, except these security officers right now. So I mean, like, this is gonna be something I guess we're gonna have to work on and try to get back there. So I mean, that's the only thing we're gonna have to do is just take this to litigation. I need confirmation that they are not gonna allow me back there. They already said it. He already said, warned them when I was walking to that line. So you have someone here just sitting there. So I mean, it's kind of crazy that all that's happening right there. Is he the boss? The captain? Is he the supervisor?
Sir, I have nothing to say to you.
Say again?
I have nothing to say to you.
Okay.
You
You're not
already
gonna.
explain everything that had to be explained to you. That's it.
But I didn't ask that. I asked if he was the boss or if he was the supervisor. Okay. I'm not willing to answer any questions anymore. So, and then they have this lady over here at these doors gonna be watching, obviously. So she's right there at the door. But that's fine because this again is City Hall. You should be able to go to public access and have that. She's taking my pictures and videos right now. There's a cam back. It's always funny when they do that. Can you call the guy for public records again? I need to FOIA her phone video that she just took of me. If you delete it, it is against the law. You can be charged. Please don't delete that video. I'm not gonna delete it. I have the video, but I'm gonna request yours. Can you call the FOIA, please? Can you call the public department so I can get a FOIA, open records, please? Since you're not allowing me back there to go get a public record, please?
You already spoke to the...
I need it again. She just took a picture of me and I want to request that public record, please. You're not gonna do that?
Nope.
Okay. So you can't get back there, but we can see here. Because I can't have access. They have an ID card there. standing by the door.
Yes. Try to.
That's what he said. I am standing by the door. Didn't try to enter it. Didn't touch it. I'm standing by the door. Can't really tell what else there is. It's very vague. And I did state I wanted another FOIA request. I'm here recording anyways.
This guy said I was still there?
And just so you know, guys, I was not recording before any of this. I was planning on just walking around City Hall, just like I did the other two. Ask questions, see what they do, see how they act, if they're pleasant, which the other two were very pleasant. They were very cordial. The chief of police was telling me about the city, the history, officers, bunks, and how they did. Like, they were saying everything about it, and like he was going into detail of what was going on. So like they were very helpful and very accommodating. I didn't feel a need to record. I don't have to. You know, it's always being said that like it's because we have a camera that react this way, and it's because we have a camera that they have to take security measures and everything. But I just was denied with no camera. I was denied with no reasoning because I wasn't willing to give me my ID. They wouldn't even let me go back there without my ID at all. And now they're like making a big commotion on what's happening. Look, there's part of downstairs right there. Goes into the back there. And goes right here.
Yes. He is trying to get access.
That's a lie. I never touched the second door. I never even tried to go in the second door. Did you watch me? Did you follow me? It's a lie, so he's lying. So he told on the phone right now, saying that I tried to get access on the second floor and I tried to get in. He's completely lying. He's making a false police report. He doesn't even know because he's sitting down in his chair. No, I did not try. I didn't even touch it. He doesn't know because he was downstairs the whole time. He never seen me. He's making false accusations. Lying. He might as well be a police officer. He's lying.
Barbie. So, because it's on 5 p.m.
I believe he's talking to a dispatcher right now.
Yes. 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 Thank you. Okay. Thank you.
Was that the police officers? Was that the police officers? Did he call the police? If he called the police, I'm not gonna leave. I'm not scared of no police. I'm gonna let them know what happened and how y'all lied and say I tried to access the second building, the second floor. False police report. Lying. Falsifying. I need to know if you did call law enforcement or not. Was that law enforcement?
Say to you, sir.
Was that law enforcement? That's all. It was a simple yes or no. Was that law enforcement?
I have nothing to say to you.
Okay. If I leave and they say, oh, well, he ran away because he was scared of the officers, I would like to speak to the officers, matter of fact. So I would like to know if they're coming or on their way. Because if not, I can stand here all day until you close. Okay. I'll stand here all day until you close. Sounds like a great plan. I didn't have anything else planned today. I didn't want to go look at the other city halls. Now I'm stuck at Orlando because they don't want me to go back there. They refuse to answer. They don't tell me if law enforcement's coming. So I guess we're gonna be here all day. Because I was already denied service once and twice. I was already denied service. Won't get the public records anymore.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Mr. Anderson. Thanks for nobody.
And see, they don't have anything up here saying no access, that they don't have anything up here saying that you can't walk. No restrictions. There's no signs. No signs. They just denied employees to go up the stairs. Look at her. She's walking up here to block the door. Look how ridiculous this is. She's blocking the door that I never even tried to have access to. So she's just standing up here to make sure nobody tugs on the door. She's standing up here to make sure that something that didn't happen happened. They weren't up here. They don't know what happened. I have it on recording, so they can't say I did. They're lying on the police officer. That is crazy. And it's Alliance. Oh, Allied. I'm sorry. Allied.
I am the security officer. I do not know this man. He's right, he's a man. A white shirt is from Jesus and black shoes.
Oh, that looks like it's the police officers now. Good.
He's been here for probably over 30 minutes now, and I feel like I'm in danger.
And she has a gun on her waist and she feels in danger.
Never mind, there's a lot of things here.
She feels like she's in danger and she has a gun on her hip. Look, they're here. Fantastic. We have 2 officers so far. Right here and right here. 3 officers so far. How's it going? Can I get your name and badge number?
Sure. Officer Tournay, 30696.
Wonderful. Can I get your
Officer Hall, 35192.
and yours?
Garcia, 36.
Fantastic. Thank you for being cordial. My name is, if I can shake your hand.
No. I prefer not to.
Okay, fist bump.
I feel like my life is in danger, and
You like him
can't
trespass?
I do. I would love some trespass.
Have I broken any laws?
They don't want you on property?
This is a restricted area.
That's a restricted area.
In there, correct? I haven't been in there. No, I never did. I have it on recording. I never even touched the door. Never even touched
Do you have
it.
business in City Hall? Or?
I do. I was trying to get a FOIA, and they denied me FOIA. I was open records.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Yeah, no, I was trying to get open records. They denied me it.
Yeah.
They gave me the first one. She took a picture, and I was like, I wanted another one so I can get that access. They said no. They wouldn't even talk to me. So I was like, fine.
Who were you talking to?
I asked this gentleman right here, and then I was
FOIA?
so because they won't allow me back there. They won't let me go back there. I didn't even record. I came in here just to look at City Hall. And they're like, you need your ID. I was like, I'd rather not have my ID. I don't have my ID. But you're telling me I have to identify myself to go into a public building? And they're like,
Well,
yes.
in a restricted area.
No, I don't want to go back there. I was trying to go through there.
Yeah, but once you go through there, it becomes an area where they
Some of them
screen
do.
people and everything.
That's fine. I'll go through the screening, but I'm not going to give up my ID.
But I think it's their policy to identify you.
And policy is law.
No, I'm not saying.
I
that. I'm just
understand
saying
that.
I think it's their policy.
That's what I said.
Each business can have their own policies.
And it's a public forum, though, right? I should be able to have access to a public building without having the ID, correct?
If the business is requesting your ID because it's a governmental building, you can't go to the FBI building or anywhere else and not provide an ID and get in.
And again, I'm not trying to go into any restriction. I can go in there into the lobby without being identified. I can go in and get a FOIA and not have to have my ID. I can go in and see public hallways. It's even in their paper that they gave me. I am grabbing a piece of paper in my back pocket. These are the rules that they gave me. For their policy. It doesn't say anything about stay at ID. It doesn't say anything about not being able to record. And he's stating that's the policy. It says nowhere in there I have to give him my ID. I wouldn't have never recorded. I just wanted to walk City Hall. And if I go litigation, they're not going to believe me. Who am I? I am nobody. But if I have proof,
It actually says in 1.1 City Hall non-public meetings, all areas of City Hall, including council chambers, conference rooms, and the rotunda are hereby declared to be a non-public forum unless or until a public meeting is convened.
correct. I wasn't going into any of those rooms.
This is the rotunda.
This is the rotunda? I thought this was the lobby, like you said.
Whatever they call it.
Okay, I don't know what they
Yeah.
call it. I'm just...
So, including those areas,
Mm-hmm.
and it states right at the top, all areas of City Hall.
Okay.
So that's everything.
So everything back there, I'm not able to
The
access.
entire building
Is not
is
public
a non-public forum, according to the policies they gave
to a
you.
policy.
Yes.
Okay. But this is a public building
Yes.
by law.
Yes.
So I'm allowed to be here by
Well,
law.
they're asking you to leave.
Okay, but is this a public building?
They're asking you to leave.
Have I broken the law?
I'm not gonna get in,
Have I broken the law?
I'm not gonna get involved in this.
That's-
They're just asking you to leave.
And
You can't be trespassed from a public.
Yes.
if I committed a crime or if I'm committing a disturbance,
If you're breaking the rules of the public.
I haven't
Just like
broke-
you can be trespassed from a public.
not the
park
rules,
if
a
you break
law.
it.
If you break the law, you can't break a rule. They can have a rule of I can't have my shoelaces tied. And if I do that, negative.
No,
I haven't broken
my
it.
name,
I'll give you my name. My name's Lewis.
Lewis. Lewis what?
Negative. I'm not answering that question.
Okay. Okay. Well, they would like you to leave, so you don't trespass, you don't want to provide information, so you gotta leave.
I have to leave. So I broken a crime?
Sir, just leave the building.
Did I break the crime? Did I commit a law? Did I break?
You're about trespass after
Okay,
warning.
okay, but I didn't commit a crime in
Okay,
a
but
public
they
building.
want you out of the building.
In a public building. So, okay, if I will leave, I will give y'all that. I will leave. If you will put me under a threat of arrest. If you say I will be arrested for not leaving, I will leave. If you say I would be under arrest, I will leave.
If I say you're gonna be under arrest, you're gonna be in handcuffs.
Okay.
So just leave.
If I don't leave, will I be arrested? If I don't leave, will I be arrested?
You came to us saying thank you for being cordial. We've been cordial with you the entire time.
I'm still
Be
being
with
cordial.
me And just leave.
And I'm trying to get mine. So what I'm trying to
What
ask,
you're trying to do, you're trying to get YouTube views.
no,
Just
I'm not. I didn't even come in here recording. I was just trying to see the building.
Can we help you wrap up some kind of business? So
If you ask me, if I do not leave, you will arrest me, I will leave.
No, I'm trying to help you with your actual business.
Are you gonna
came
get
for
me
a
back
purpose.
there?
Huh?
Can you get me back there? I'll start recording if I can walk. That's all I wanted.
No, you have to go through their screening.
I can go through the screening. I just not gonna give him my ID.
Then they're not going to give you access to the.
I know, and that's crazy. It's a public building. If
I
you,
mean, you could take it up with the city and
I
say
can't
that
even
you,
go back there. How am I supposed to do that?
you can do that by phone, email.
So I have to call, and I can't have access to a public building.
To
That,
go through the screening process.
and I'm not giving my ID. I would get metal detector. That's not any issues to me. But if you tell me I will be arrested if I do not leave, I will leave.
That's not the business that we're here for.
Okay.
I'm trying to help you do whatever you came to this building for. That's causing
I
you-
still wanted a FOIA so I
You're
can get
not
her
following their
photos.
rules, so I can't help you anymore with your request.
Well, that's
Okay?
fine. I mean, their
So
rules,
Now we're just here for
Their-
your purpose.
their
You're just
rules
here to
aren't-
prove your point.
their rules aren't law. Their rules aren't law. Their rules don't go against my constitutional rights. Their rules do not break that. Those rules do not apply if they are unconstitutional. I wasn't even coming back here making a disturbance. They didn't even follow me and see me up on the second floor trying to get into the building, which I wasn't. I have the recording that I
Your
just.
behavior is suspicious because most people that go here would go through the screening. Now you're walking up to an exit or an entrance or exit that's controlled. and
It's
this is
suspicious
not-
against the law?
It's not, but it is raising everybody's suspicion.
Okay. I mean, they could have followed me. They followed me everywhere else. And they could have seen I never tugged on the handle. I literally
I don't know why you're doing all this extra stuff. If you're here for a request, then you either
They
do the
denied
stuff
me
they
my
want.
request, so I
Now
stuck
you're
around.
Going to a non-public entrance right here.
I went to
You're
the
raising
public.
more
I went to
mistake.
the
Now
public
you're getting
entrance.
called here, and now you're
I went to the public entrance right there
requesting that we tell you that you'll be arrested,
On
but
the
you're adding
landing.
all this extra stuff.
because he
It
just
doesn't
said if
really
he's.
seem like you're just here.
He just
for-
said I had to leave and to be trespassed. I didn't break a law. I didn't do
They
anything
are requesting
wrong.
that you leave the
And you can't do that on a public building. No, they can't. Not public building. Y'all probably need to read up on that.
We trespass people from public areas all the time at the request of.
And are they
whoever-
committing a crime?
Not because they're committing a crime, because they're violating the rules of whatever the facility is.
Okay.
So if you went to like a
That's great to know. You trespass people in the public forum all the time just because the rule says so.
if you went to like
Not the law. Aren't you law enforcement?
Okay, listen to me. So if you went to like a community center and you were violating their rules at the community center and you were causing a disturbance but you weren't doing anything unlawful and they asked you to leave and then they trespassed you, then we would be able to trespass you because you're causing a disturbance there.
Okay. So you're saying
You're not
that
committing
just
a crime, you're breaking the rules.
So-
you're breaking their rules here.
Your rule
Your
enforcement.
behavior is also suspicious because you're going to a locked entrance that is not open to
so you're rule enforcement. You're not law enforcement. You're Orlando's rule
I
enforcement.
think our conversation is done. I'm trying to explain it to you in a reasonable way, and you're just being.
But you're
unreasonable.
enforcing rules. You're not enforcing law. You're enforcing rules right now, not law. You enforced this piece of paper that had rules on it, not law. Aren't you law enforcement? Aren't you supposed to be enforcing law? What law did I commit?
Well, you're about to be trespassing, which is a criminal offense. And that's what
Okay, but in order to be trespassed, I have to commit a crime in a public forum. I do have to commit a crime. The videos will show it all, which is fine, because I didn't do anything. I haven't raised my voice higher than this. All I did was walking around, and I'm breaking rules. I took pictures and videos of that. That's not in the rules. I didn't break any rules. What rules did I break? If they can tell me one rule I broke, I would be glad to be here of that. Right now, they broke it. They won't give me a FOIA. They won't give me my request to get another person down here so I can request again.
They won't give you what?
A FOIA. They won't give me the person back down here so I can do another FOIA.
He tried to go through the security, but he won't provide his ID to go back to actually get security doesn't handle it. He has to go back to whatever department handles it. But because he doesn't do that, he denied it.
I just went to 2 city halls, no ID. I even spoke to the chief of police. Same thing. No recordings. I don't have them all recorded. No, none of that. This wasn't ever going to happen until they start pressing the issue. Breaking my constitutional right. May I step down from here? Because y'all have me like enclosed.
No, we do not.
You did?
You're free to leave it.
Okay. So these guys are the ones that's telling me that I was breaking rules. They didn't tell me one rule I was being broken. They don't want to give me a person to come down here and take my open records. This gentleman even seen me on the other side of the door, which I was not tugging on, just recording. It's on recording. I haven't done anything. I literally just walking around. There's no restriction. There's no saying that I can't go up the stairs. There's nothing there. There's no signs. There's nothing saying that I can't be back there. Now, I can't go on the door because there's a little keypad on there, which I never even try to go back there. And she thinks it's against the law for me to record her, which is not. And these guys aren't even telling her that it is fine for me to record. They don't care about that. They care about enforcing rules, guys. Enforcing rules. That's all they want. They want to enforce the rules. Now you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 officers here. 5 officers here. Craziness. 5 officers here. Oh, my sax buddy left. That sucks. All right, hold on, guys. So 5 officers. I just ended it. Simply wanted to walk back there, see what they had, and yet they refuse.
Mr. Ryan.
Hey, Sergeant, how's it going?
Will my car get me in there?
Jeff. Jeff is the property manager.
So they did get a sergeant out here. That's good for them. They probably wanted to make sure. That's all they did. And then that officer behind that pillar was like, if I tell you I'm gonna arrest you, I'm gonna arrest you. So he's just willing to commit, not know, not even gonna question it, give him a warning. He's just gonna straight up just arrest him, somebody, which is crazy. Can I get a case number for this call? Okay. Are y'all body cams on? Do y'all have body cams? We do. Okay. Is everybody's body cam on? Okay. Even the ID states for arrest of full offenses, I have to committed a crime. I haven't committed any crimes. I've broken rules. This is the captain.
Please don't walk up behind us. Thank you.
Area. That's not fine. What did he try to do?
They don't know. They didn't see me.
Past door over here. Wait for people to come out so he can go up and I was told that you go in there. We've already done that.
I didn't even tug on the door. I stand outside.
Not trying to get up in there?
Nope, never did. I have it on recording. I never even touched the door. Nobody followed me upstairs. Nobody did that. I was trying to get a public records, which I was trying to get. Yeah, he came and got me. This lady took a picture of me, and I told her not to delete it because it's a public record now. And I was going to request that. He told me no.
It's not a public record because this is a public area, which you took it right here. So my thing is, did you get your paperwork from up there?
I did now. He could have told me that, but they wouldn't talk to me. Every time I tried that, I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you. How am I supposed to know that I can't?
Hey, I just got here.
Absolutely.
I'm talking to you now.
Absolutely.
You got your public.
I got everything I need right now. If I can't request her phone as a public record because this is a public forum, then it's stated.
I don't know what phone number you were asking for, so.
No, her phone. This lady right here took a picture, so I was going to request that as a public forum. So I asked to have that man come back down here, so I requested again. He told me no. He didn't even talk to me. He said, I'm not going to answer you. I don't have anything to say to you. So he's not helping me as a security officer should help me. So, I mean, what am I supposed to do
Are
then?
you good to go with everything you need?
I mean, I am. I would like to have access back there. I wasn't even recording, but I mean, I'm not gonna ID, which is fine.
They can't give you access back there.
But, that's fine. If they're gonna deny me access, that's fine. Have everything I need for litigation.
Okay. All right. So you're just hanging out?
I'm just hanging out. Just walked up there to the glass door, never touched it, never messed with it. I just took pictures and video. That's it. There's nothing saying I can't.
All right. As long as you don't try to enter where you're not supposed to. But
Absolutely.
Just remember, they did tell you you cannot go up onto the second floor. Go past there.
I know.
That is trespassing.
I can't put my hands on people.
Okay.
I can't assault anybody.
But
I know
just
what I
want you-
can't do.
Just want you to know.
Absolutely.
They already did tell you cannot go onto the
Absolutely.
second floor without ID.
Absolutely. And I
You
know.
have been provided all the paperwork you wanted
Yes,
for the public.
and I know, and I can't put my hands on anybody, and I know, and I can't break any laws, and I know that I obviously can't go back there without my ID. I know what I can and can't do. Thank you, Sergeant.
Just making sure you know.
Yes,
If you have
Sergeant.
questions, that's good.
Am I still gonna be arrested for trespassing? Will you arrest me? You did. I have it on video. He said, "I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna arrest
We're
you."
not going to argue with you about that right
You want to
now.
replay the video?
Sir, this is what I said.
Can I get a case number so I can get your body cam and I can show you that? Absolutely. You need to reprimand him for that.
Are you ready? Case number?
Yes.
Okay, 2024-460-290.
Absolutely. You need to teach him de-escalation, not to be so angry, and not to threaten people what they're gonna
We're trying
do.
to figure out what's going on. That's all.
You're not, but he is. I got the video. It's okay. I put a complaint on you. That's fine. Absolutely. Absolutely. All day until I can get access. I'm not gonna move. I stand where I need to stand. Walk of shame. This lady just got denied. I bet you she's big mad right now. Big mad. I need him trespass. Oh, good luck. Apparently I know the law better than she does. And y'all. Apparently I know what I can do. She's gonna record me now. That's fine. She's in a public area. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Allied, again, once again, shows its reputation. Allied. Shown its reputation for not knowing what they can do. What a fail. That's okay. When I put in a lawsuit against them, I'm gonna go ahead and put that in. Here they are, walking away. This was not supposed to be the objective, guys. I was literally supposed to just walk around City Hall. This was not supposed to turn into this. I literally was supposed to be able to walk around and not have any type of things, but they escalated it. They called the police. They tried to get me trespassed. They failed. Officers learned. I hope they learned. He's pulling off fast. Better let that man buckle up. Barely let that man buckle up. This has to be the sergeant's. Craziness, guys. Craziness. Absolute craziness.